Hi, my name is Buddy Blake, and I just wanted to welcome you to my Motts Landing, or should I say Village at Motts Landing page. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods, and I've adopted it a little bit, or I should say it's adopted me over the last year or a year and a half, as we have really zoomed in on the buyer pool that is moving to Wilmington or moving around Wilmington that is looking to be in a community like the Village at Motts Landing, because there's not many of them. And one of the things that we really like to do is focus on the resales in there, because unlike a lot of communities where you have new construction going on, like at the front of this one right now, usually the new construction is competing in price and things like that. But what's happening right now is a bit different. The new construction is substantially more than the resale homes. And in my opinion, the resale homes, I personally like the home plans, the appointments, the updates, and kind of just the feel and flow of the homes and the lots with the landscaping. And just, I prefer that. So maybe that's why it makes it easier for me to get excited about it. But I wanted to thank 8 different families over the last year and a half that has allowed us to serve them in selling their Motts Landing home. We got 3 townhomes, which they've not been easy to sell, but because townhomes are just a little different animal and not for everybody. But want to thank Linda, I want to thank Marilyn and Kenneth, and I want to thank Claire for allowing me to help you sell your homes. Obviously, it's because you took such great care of the property that helped make it sell. But we worked really well together and communicated. And I want to thank you for your referrals and your reviews that you posted. And then as far as the single family homes, I wanted to thank Gary and Betty, Janice and Gordon, Marilyn and Kenneth, and Jerry and Fran, and now Michael and Kathleen. We've had a really good run of success in there. And that's because, to be honest with you, I only work for sellers. If a buyer calls off one of my ads, whether it's a Zillow showcase, which are expensive to do, but I do these on all of our nice homes in Village at Motts Landing, they get to call me directly because they see my name, my number, my picture, and I charge the same commission either way. In other words, if a buyer comes in and wants to see the property and they don't have an agent, it's the same commission fee on my side. So you actually can save, in the case of Village of Motts Landing, where the price range, tens of thousands of dollars. Now, does that happen every time? No, because most buyers do have a buyer's agent, but it does happen. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is I'm very upfront and straightforward on pricing, expectations, and communications is a big thing to me. I've been doing this for 28 years in Wilmington. I'm from Wilmington, and I can remember literally riding around with Dr. Sobel in his truck through the woods with his dream, and all of us thought he was crazy, but then it certainly has worked out well, and it's one of the best neighborhoods in the area, especially for the demographic that we are targeting. But anyway, if you ever need help, or anybody in the Village at Motts Landing, and you see this, I would love to help you or have a conversation about helping you sell your home. And if you're a buyer looking in this neighborhood, we have a team of buyer agents that know the neighborhood that will help you with it. But for me, I like to be the specialist in one side or the other, either be really good at marketing, communication, and helping focus 100% on my sellers' homes to get them sold. My goal is to get top dollar, to net them the most money, whereas a buyer's agent's job is to get the best deal at the low money. So that's their deal. So I understand it very well. I love negotiating. That is my forte. I love problem solving, which we do work through some of those out there, especially with some of the sunroom issues that have been done. Some permitted, some not. Those are things we have to work through and have conversations about. And they're not always pleasant. But we got to have those conversations up front, because it will save you a tremendous amount of trouble and money down the road. And if you are thinking about enclosing your sunroom and it's still a screen porch or an open lanai, call me first and let me give you some guidance on that as far as what to do and what not to do. Thank you again. And if I can help in any way, please don't hesitate to give me a call directly at the number below. Thanks.